How does a U.S. citizen sponsor their spouse for a green card when the spouse is already in the United States? Hi, I'm Jim Hacking, immigration attorney practicing law throughout the United States out of our office here in St. Louis, Missouri. Let's take a situation where Cindy, citizen, is marrying Ike, the immigrant. Cindy wants to sponsor Ike for a green card. Ike is in the United States either on a visitor visa or a student visa or a work visa, any kind of non-immigrant visa. And Cindy and Ike have decided to get married and to apply for an immigration benefit here in the United States. What we do is we sit down with Cindy and Ike and we talk through the situation. We find out the facts of their case, how Ike entered, how long Ike's been in the United States, whether Ike has maintained his visa status throughout the time he's been here. There are a lot of issues to keep in mind when dealing with a situation like this, and so we sit down and go through all that. The next step we do is we send them an intake form. So in a case like this, there are a number of forms that have to be filed with USCIS, including the I-130 spouse application, the I-45 green card application, the I-131, which is the travel document, the I-765, which is the work authorization. So what we've done is we've taken all of those forms and compiled them into one Word document to allow our clients to just simply fill out the information once, provide it to us, and then we usually turn around those into real forms to be signed in just a couple of days. We ask for a bunch of documents. At the back of our form is a list of all the documents and evidence that we'll need to submit, and we've really tried to streamline the process so that people don't have to scramble and get bits and pieces to us. We try to do it all at once, right at the beginning, and we try to explain all that to them so that they can make a good decision. After they give us all that, we have a little bit of back and forth finalizing the documents, and then we have what we call our signing party. At the signing party, the clients come in and they usually bring their payment and they sign all the forms, and we submit those forms all at once, and we put together a really clean package in the way that USCIS is used to receiving it, so that we really try to streamline the process. After we send that off, we send it by Federal Express. It usually gets to immigration in a day or two, and about a week later we get receipt notices back. And we get receipt notices back for those four main documents that I mentioned earlier: the spouse visa, the green card, the work card, and the travel document. Now, about 10 days after that, Ike the immigrant will get a biometrics notice. That's a fingerprint notice to go down to his local immigration office and get fingerprinted. And from that point, the USCIS and the FBI conduct a background check on the immigrant. That usually takes about 90 days. So after 90 days after the biometrics, Ike usually receives a combination travel document and work card. And this will allow Ike to work and to travel outside of the United States. Ike can't leave the United States while that part is pending, because if he does, the green card application will be deemed to have been abandoned. Then Ike, when he has the work authorization card, can go to the Social Security office and get a Social Security number or a driver's license, to the extent that he doesn't already have one based on his prior immigration status. After that, we wait. So USCIS has really been taking some time on these spouse visa cases. We've been seeing some sorts of delays in some of these cases. So usually about 3 months after the work authorization arrives, then we get a notice in the mail that Ike and Cindy have been scheduled for an interview. And we bring Ike and Cindy back into the office, and we do a little bit of role playing where I act, or one of the other attorneys in our office acts like they are the immigration officer, and Ike and Cindy are asked a bunch of questions, and we go through all the forms that have been submitted, all the evidence, and we really talk it through as if it were a real interview. I act as if I'm the officer. I don't act as if I'm Jim Hacking, the immigration attorney, and we run through the interview with our clients. This really helps put our clients at ease. It also helps us to identify any potential issues at the interview so that we can deal with them ahead of time and sort of help our clients understand what's important and how to frame certain answers if there's something that we're a little bit concerned with. We're obviously always telling our clients to tell the truth and to speak slowly and to be happy and to not be combative. All those things are sort of basics. And then we dive into the specifics of the individual case. Typically what happens at the interview is there are two main questions. One, is Ike a good person that is deserving of a green card? Is this someone that we should admit into the United States on a permanent basis? And two, is the marriage between Cindy and Ike legitimate? So these are the two main things that happen at the interview, and that's what we focus on when we're prepping the clients for the interview. Usually the officer says everything looks okay, I'm going to have to run it past my supervisor, and here's your piece of paper saying that you had come to the interview. And usually, in most cases, about a week or two later, we get a Welcome to America notice, and then after that our clients receive the green card in the mail. Now, in most of our situations, the couple have been married less than 2 years, which means the Ike, the immigrant, receives a 2-year conditional green card, and then there's other work that has to be done at the end of the 2 years to get the 10-year permanent green card, we call it. So if you have any questions about this, this is a very basic thing that we do here at our office. We probably spend 50% of our time on spouse visa cases, and of those, the vast majority are situations where the couple are both in the United States. The process is completely different in situations where the spouse is overseas. We're going to shoot another video about that. But just so you know for now that this is something that we do. We probably do 1 or 2 of these a week, and we're often meeting with clients. So we shot this video to try to explain the process to them ahead of time and to hopefully answer any questions that people have. So if you're married or if you're about to get married, congratulations. It's an exciting time for you. We really view our role in this as helping you along, helping you get on that path to lawful permanent residence for the immigrant. And we really enjoy working on these cases. They're generally happy people who've just gotten married, who are just a little bit worried about working with a big federal bureaucracy. And it's a lot. It's a lot, and we understand that. And so we're here to help. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, 314-961-8200, or you can email us at jim@hackinglawpractice.com. Thanks a lot.